Hey, what's up guys, Brace here, and we're back at it again for another video. In this video, we have some iRacing highlights. Now, I'll be driving the Mazda around the Oran Park South track. This is not the full version, and I really enjoy the Mazda, and also I don't have the license to drive the car that I really want to drive, which is the Radical. So I'm just doing a lot of Mazda trying to get my rating up. But yeah, I do apologize for the lack of videos in the past week, just taking it kind of slow, and been busy with a whole lot of schoolwork as the schedule is really weird. But yeah, hopefully we can get back on the grind this week. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So this track is only 40-second or 46-second lap. Average is probably like 47 lap for this 15-lap race. So it's super short. My favorite version is the full version. It's an awesome track. This track is in real life, but it did get taken down and I believe was turned into a mall, unfortunately. But here it is itself. It's a really awesome track, and driving the Mazda, again, not my favorite car, but it is very, very fun once you really get the hang of it. And a lot of people think it's too slow, but I do think it's pretty cool. So going to the first lap here, getting a good exit onto the straight is really, really key here. So that's what we tried to do here. And super close to that wall, a bit of oversteer, a snap of oversteer there, and going on for our first lap. Personal best is a 1:46.7, and we're really trying to get as close as we can to that. Going into turn one, braking super hard right before the green barrier, and you really want to try to hook your tire on that left curb so you can carry the speed, and that kind of pulls you through the corner. But if you can't, you just want to carry as much speed as you can. Go into this little S here. You need to use as much track as you can. Go into the right hand side, avoid this right curb, but get as close as you can to it, as it will unsettle the car. The curb on the left, and using a lot of curb on the right as well. I try to keep this S as straight as you can, because again, the tighter you keep it, the minimum distance, and you'll gain time there. Last chicane or last corner, you really want to keep it tight and brake quite early so you can get on the gas as quickly as you can. Coming across the line here, this was a decent lap. It gave me a 47.1, but I really want to get close to my personal best. Here's where I pushed as hard as I possibly could. Braked a little bit earlier, but we kept a tighter line and carried more speed, and you can see the delta. We are almost up by a 10th, but it went back down. Now, as much curb as we can on the inside and the outside, you can go on the grass just a little bit and get away with it. Swinging the car to the right, then swinging it back to the left, getting on the gas right when you approach that curb, using the track on the right, and then going through this S here, keeping the line as straight as you can. Both curbs, take as much as you can, braking right where that X is on the ground from the tire marks, really tight line, and using all of the track on the right. And that will be a lap of Oran Park South, and we come across the line, and it's only basically a 10th from our quickest lap, and this will give us a 46.8. This will put us on pole position for the race, so pretty happy about this. And yeah, here we go for the race. Race went pretty good. Honestly, it wasn't that entertaining race, but you'll see here we were super close to the guy in second, so I knew it was going to be really tough. And focusing on the lights here, and the starts are really weird. You really have to get the throttle just at the right at the right RPM so you can get a good start. And we get a pretty decent start. The guy behind us, we made sure he was behind him. We don't move all the way to the right, but we were kind of in the middle of the track. We defend the inside line, and the tires are super cold at the start. So going through the first corner here, going through the second corner here, a snap of oversteer, and I was pretty scared in that moment. I thought I was going to lose the car, but I didn't. And we knew the tires were cold, so we're just going to take a bit easy here, being really smooth. This corner here, sliding a lot. You can hear the tires really sliding. And I don't know how, but by this point already, we are almost a second pulled from the guy there. But going down this corner here, the left-hander, keeping it tight there, it's really key. It's a really cool corner because it's kind of banked on the inside, so you really cannot go in there or it'll pretty much suck you in there. I've never done that before, and I won't try it. But first lap coming across the line, it's like 56, I believe, 53. But just the first lap here, we need to put in hot laps. 15 lap race. And I'm planning on doing a stream tomorrow, I believe. So please join me for that. It'll be a really fun stream. So again, this track is really hard to gain time once you've kind of hit that limit. Really, basically the lap that I want to get is around a 1:46.3. But I'm not losing a tenth in every. I need to gain basically almost half a tenth in about every corner. So it's really about carrying as much speed as you can. You can't brake later because then you're going to be slowing the car down too much, and you can't get on the gas as soon as you possibly can. So we come across the line for the second lap, and we get a pretty decent 47.4, but the laps will continue to get quicker, and then they'll kind of drop back down at the end of the race. And we skipped to lap 6 or something like that, and the white car behind us, we pulled away, but here is actually when he loses control of the car, and this is where he spins out, takes just a little bit too much curb there on the inside, and he drifts out wide, and yeah, he just lost the car and went straight into the wall, and yeah, pretty much power slided out wide, for those of you who prefer that term. And yeah, here's the last lap of the race. Not that interesting of a race, but yeah, I did win the race. So going into the last lap here, I did have an incident where I could have won the race. I think it was a few days before this race, where I downshifted to first and completely lost the car. So I was making sure I did not do that this time around. And really, you want to avoid that right curb because you will lose the rear end if you go too much on it. Last few chicanes here, really cool track overall, and the gap behind us is 3 seconds, so we're not worried too much, just trying to bring the car home. So yeah, we did win this race, which is very, very good. I got a lot of iRating, a lot of, not that much safety. I got 3x, I believe, because I went off track in a few parts of the game. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a while since I posted a video, but yeah, I was pretty happy with this race, but not terribly happy because I still, like, I was happy with the race, but I still wanted more. And my goal is to really get the Radical. It's kind of the main car I want to drive. The car is awesome. I've practiced with it, but I just need to get my license up so I can really drive it. So I'm just trying to grind the Mazda and grind the Audi. I've kind of gotten a bit tired of the Audi. Front wheel drive just isn't my thing, but just trying to grind these out so I can get the Radical. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. And more videos coming soon, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.